anything yet to the, hold on. It's preparing, hold on. Hey, you guys, hold on. I'm just making sure that we are live on Facebook. Kitten? Okay, hold on. Karen's gonna make sure, because we have done this before where it's like, hey. Okay, so we're live. All right, this is so cool that we are live. I'm excited to be with you guys. And, you know, to be here with Dr. Lita. And Dr. Lita is awesome. She is a doctor of acupuncture, oriental medicine, licensed herbalist, certified personal trainer. God, do I need you? By the National Academy of Sports Medicine, International Science Sports Association. Her doctorate, this is so cool, you guys. Her doctorate was on the history and therapeutic implications of cannabis in traditional Chinese medicine. So we have the exact right person on this call. And Doc, thanks for being on the call with me. I really appreciate that.
I'm so glad to be here. What such a time as this? So thank you so much.
Yeah, it is. And everybody make sure that you're safe, and huge blessings to you and your families, and make sure to stay safe. And this is about a product that we've got called Shield, which it seems like all of us need, like a physical shield nowadays, and we need a shield that's really good for our immune system. And so, you know, will you do me a favor? Because I had no idea what the heck an immune system is. I feel really weird about that, but that is true. Can you give me a one-liner? What is an immune system, and why do I need to boost it?
Well, in Chinese medicine, we call it Wei Qi. It's like a shield. It's an invisible, we kind of view it as a golden shield around you. And the more that you can, you know, boost that and actually create a shield, then nothing outside of you can get and break through that shield. So, you know, it's one of those cases, Wendy, if you're in a room, and why do some people get sick and some people don't? You know, catch a cold, right? It's because their shield that they built up, their Wei Qi, their immune, is a defense. So nothing can get in. And that's what we're talking about here. We can't control what's out there, but you can control what you do, what you put in your body, and how you create that shield.
Love it. So that's awesome, because I was one of those people. Someone would be sick and they could be like a mile away from me, and I'd be the one that would like catch a cold. And I'm very honored to say for the last like 3 years, like nothing. I got nothing bugging me, but it's because I am taking so many products. I'm taking herbs and vitamins and this and that. And, you know, it's hysterical though. I mean, it's so much. And it literally cost me thousands of dollars. And I was like, you will not get to me. You know, I have my shield up, but I didn't have shield. So can you give me like 3 to 5 points on what is so cool about this product that we're calling Shield versus me with like tons of stuff? Do I have you, or are you locked in space? Okay.
Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Okay, good. Yeah. I'm in the middle of switching internet companies, so hopefully this is okay, but just raise your hands if not, because I want to make sure that what I'm sharing with you is clear. So first and foremost, there's a couple schools of thought right now. So there's the people that, you know, have tons of supplements, right? You have elderberry and vitamin C and D and echinacea, and, you know, you're taking your hemp, and, you know, which is pharmacy of supplements. And then you have the school of thought of people where they're not taking anything. You know, they don't believe in supplements or whatnot. This is the thing. We're in a time right now where it's not about belief at all. It's about science and research. The fact is, we as humans need to build resistance. There are stronger pathogens, virus, bacteria. Obviously, we know this, okay? None of us are immune to it, no matter your race, color, anything. So this is the thing. What I'm excited about is that no matter who you are, you can, you know, you have this endocannabinoid system. And I don't want to go into a whole lecture, but it goes without saying that if you understand the basic fundamentals of your endocannabinoid system, which is this system to create homeostasis and balance, you need to nourish that and supplement that system to make sure it's functioning optimally to keep you upright. That's the first thing. endocannabinoid system. The second thing is we know now what humans are deficient in, okay? You need to supplement that. This is cross the border. It doesn't matter if you have no symptoms or if you have a chronic disease. We know based on, you know, our government, what we're just deficient in. Doesn't matter if we can't get it from the nutrients, from the minerals, from the food. So we know this. And then we also know what boosts our immune system. So what happens is that now we have a couple different things we need to take. And what I like about this new product being released on Thursday, Wendy, is that we can get it all in one. Okay, if you buy these herbs and these vitamins separate, they are very costly. And one of the things I see with patients is they forget to take, when do I take this and how much do I take of this and that? What we need to move into is simplicity. Our lives have gotten so complicated. Wouldn't it be amazing if we just had one product to then do all the things that Eastern herbs do, Western herbs do, and vitamins plus hemp? It is profound.
Yeah, and we're talking CBG, neuroprotectant, neuroregenerative. We're talking, you know, 500 milligrams of that, which is insane. Yay, brain! This is very good. So, you know, in terms of other ingredients, I'm just going to go through a list of what's in Shield. If you don't mind to speak to, you know, one or two or three of your faves that most people wouldn't know. Okay, we got CBG, we just talked about. Eucalyptus, licorice, which I know is good for your liver, which is good. 50% of all Chinese herbs use it to reduce toxins. I learned that from you. See, I was listening. Clove, which is warm, full of minerals, increases your immunity, fights viruses, fungus. Echinacea, which is a big one. Olive leaf, which I didn't know about till Dara Esker told me about it. I might pronounce this wrong. Pau D Arco.
Good.
It's like an anti-Candida thing. I just like adding a little bit to it. And then we got Chinese skullcap, reishi, which is so expensive. It boosts the immune system, fights infections, viruses, fungus. Elderberry, which I don't know about you guys, but it's pretty much always out in my health food store. Spearmint, which of course is antibacterial, promotes circulation of the lungs, the liver. Oregano, linalool. Now this is where I get confused. Linalool, Geranial. Okay, I pronounce it all terribly. Asian ginseng, which takes 15 to 20 years to be ready to use. Supports your lungs. Vitamin A, super important. I didn't even know there was a vitamin A. And garlic. So all that stuff, which your faves, Doc?
Well, I have to say I love the Chinese herbs. I mean, I'm a huge Chinese herbs, but this is the thing with most people don't know is terpenes. Okay, you mentioned linalool, you mentioned Noorolinol, and it is hard to say Geranial. Okay, these terpenes have so many benefits, and I just want to do a disclaimer: we can't claim anything. You know, we're in the United States, FDA with dietary supplements. We can't claim that they cure, diagnose, treat. Just to let you know, everybody knows that. We're kind of used to that phrase, but this is what's amazing is that Chinese herbs, if any of you on this Zoom know a Chinese doctor and have been given herbs, they don't taste good. That's what's so amazing about the elderberry, how, you know, some of the things in here are sweet, the gansao, right? So what's really cool about, I'm excited, is that when I give immune herbs, Chinese herbs, they taste nasty. So the beauty of what we know about science and research and becoming a master herbalist is how to make it palatable for the person, but also doing a holistic integrative approach on what the body needs for nutrition for the system. This is what I want to say, Wendy, is that we know so much now. We know that we just don't need one thing. You know, and I feel like because I'm a bridge between Eastern and Western, because I'm a younger doctor, and I understand that we live in a world right now where we have environmental toxins and all this other stuff happening. So we do need to start upping our game on what we're putting in our body. And before 20 years ago, I would say, yeah, you can get your vitamin D from the sun. Now, absolutely not, right? So we're in a world where our body requires more nutrients that we're just not getting from the food. So this is why I'm so excited to just promote Shield, to introduce it to people as answered prayer, especially when they're confused by all the conflicting information out there.
Totally. And, you know, we're going to sell it starting on Thursday, which is mind blowing. And here's the truth of what I know of any time that we bring out any kind of product is it's gone within 24 to 48 hours. Can you speak to, I don't know if we can go over prices or anything like that, but I'm assuming it's going to be the best discount possible and that people really need to get on it. So let's just say that I have a friend who's a practitioner and I want to send them this.
Yeah.
How do I speak to them in a way that makes them go like, oh yeah, I'm in, are you kidding? The prices are fantastic, etc. What do
Absolutely.
I say? What do I do?
Yeah, no, great question. So first and foremost, it's true. I have an online supplement company and all the immune products have been out since the beginning, right? Of like March 7th, I think. So it is hard to get. So when this company, Prime My Body, announces the information, you have to be on the Zoom call. You have to be pre-registered by 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 3 p.m. Eastern, to get that coupon code, because unfortunately they will sell out the first round. But let's step back for a second. Yes, I'm a doctor. I have a private practice. I have a clinic. As many people know, the situation that's happening in this country has allowed us not really to be seeing a lot of patients. So if you're a health practitioner out there, I'm sure you've dug deep during this time to ask yourself, I need other streams of income. But more importantly, we come from service. If you got into the healing arts, whether you're a naturopath or chiropractor or acupuncturist, massage therapist, it goes on. You came because you want to serve. You really, in your heart, it's never been about the money. But what I want to say is, if you really want to serve your circle of influence right now, you can do it through helping them with this product, Shield, and some of the other products that I love that Prime carries. So you have to understand, it's not about selling. It's about serving. And if you can, share, just educate and inspire. Wendy, I never sell anything. When I share the power of what these supplements can do and what Shield is going to do, it's going to help people be upright and expand their capacity to handle what's going on in the world, instead of feeling like they can't have the energy or the reserves or the bandwidth to deal with what's going on, much less be in the world and be giving their gifts, which there's some urgency right now. So, yes, 6 o'clock on Thursday, it's critical. Wendy, I'm sure you'll share the link there. Anybody is invited. And especially if you're a health practitioner of any kind, please continue to educate your people in boosting immune. And I really feel like Shield is going to be the #1 thing you're going to want to carry.
See, I love that. I love that it's the #1 thing, because I trust my docs. If my docs say, get this, or my chiropractor says that, or my acupuncturist, I don't even look at the price tag. And usually it's like uber expensive. And I should look at that price tag actually. But to your point that you said, it tastes so crappy, and they warn me about it. And I hold my nose and I put the thing and I try to, and then I get disappointed and then I'm like, screw it. I'm not going to do it. I don't want that. So what I love about this, I hear that it's going to be berry, tastes like berry, and I can handle elderberry. So now, instead of all that stuff, and when the world opens up and I do want to travel, then I can just take it with me. And I really, really like that. Is there anything else that you find that's really unusual, really interesting about this? That, again, for docs, if I were to share this with my doc, because I will, I want her to really know this is the bomb, baby. You need this.
Yeah, so I'm going to just share something personal. I had to take a lot of inventory from my clinic herbs that are just going bad because my clinic patients aren't coming in. So what I love about this company is that it gives you an online store, for health practitioners, for any sort of person, even if you're not a healthcare practitioner. Once you enroll to be an affiliate, instantly you have an online store. So you do not have to generate shipping, inventory, managing customer support. And that's the beauty of being a part of Prime My Body. And I can't stress it enough. I teach the required business classes at the local Chinese medical school for about 15 years, helping healers have that business mindset. But the reality is this, we're moving in a world of telehealth right now for practitioners. It's huge, whether you're in psychotherapy and counseling to allopathic. Okay, so everybody's doing telehealth. But what happens is, what are people doing on top of that? They're going to Amazon. Okay, so people are wanting to get drop shipped things, and I can't stress it enough. If you've ever tried as a solo practitioner to be an entrepreneur and try to drop ship supplements, it's a nightmare. So to align yourself with a company that produces organic, you know, grown in the US, harvested, knowing the families that grow these herbs and plants, and working with the most prestigious doctors and researchers to come up with these formulas, it is a no-brainer. I'm so excited.
Me too. And you know what? Money back guarantee. And see, that's something that none of my docs have ever said. They've never said, here's an uber expensive, nasty tasting, icky thing. And if it doesn't work for you, get your money back. No,
Yeah.
nothing, not a thing. So that's really important. And the scientists and the medical team, you know, what's your thoughts around Dr. Juan and maybe the team that they pulled together? I'm assuming that there's some Ayurvedic stuff, there's scientists, there's medical, there's all that. If you know anything, spill it.
Yeah, I mean, Dr. Ron, who is the chief medical advisor for the company, what I love is that he's Eastern and Western. His mom is an acupuncturist, okay? I mean, after my own heart. I mean, grew up with it, the stinking herbs. I mean, really just, he's a hybrid. He's a modern hybrid that really understands. And so Paul, you know, the CEO, I mean, talk about, you know, having the vision to understand that we're not going to cut corners. We're going to give you what Mother Earth provides in the cleanest source and in the right doses that's optimal. Mega doses, it's not about mega doses, okay? You see these supplements that are like 50% more of this and this. It's like, no, you want to get the exact amount that your body can embrace and integrate. Okay, so you have to understand these formulas, or this formula in particular, is very well thought out with intention to make sure that we are upright, that we are in the world, we're feeling strong, we're clear, and we're ready. You know, and so it's just such a blessing that we're blessed with this formula, like right now, for such a time as this.
Oh my gosh. You know, I already wanted it, and I'm already going to be one of the first to get it for sure. But you just made me want to even get it more, because when I realized the medical team, the science behind it, this started back in September. It wasn't when there was a virus, like quickly, let's slap together, you know, the fastest stuff we can, sell it, make money. It wasn't that. It was back in September with careful consideration and lots of input of some of the smartest brains in the world. And when you said that it's the right dose, that to me is so important, because I'm so used to, like, I'm not kidding, all the stuff I stick in myself. And I think to myself, like, is that the right, like, is that enough? Is that too much? Like, ew, and then I take garlic and I smell bad. This is just one thing. So you guys, whoever brought you to this video loves you and is thinking of you and wants you to boost your immune system, because it's time for that. So what you're going to do is you're going to go and you're going to talk to them and say, hey, how do I get that link? Yo, I want that link. Give it to me. And so you're going to be the very first ones too. You guys, it's going to be the best price possible. The best price. Now, we don't cure or we don't say any of that. The FDA makes sure that we are in compliance. You guys, we're in compliance, but here's what I can tell you. You want to boost your immune system. You don't want lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of stuff. Thousands and thousands of dollars. You just want a little bottle, boom, you do your and then it goes into your blood system. You guys, CBG, that in itself, your brain is going to say, thank you. Thank you, Mama. Thank you, Papa. I love you even more. So, Doc, we got 1 minute left. Anything to say? Or
one thing I'll say is that there's a lot of conflicting information on the internet. You know, a friend might have success with this dose, and a friend might have success with this, or someone might have a bad experience with this. I want to say to you, and I hope you can feel my heart, is that this is one of the best things that you can do for your body right now. Okay, this is a blessing to all of us to get access to something like this. Nothing has ever been formulated like this. Not only do people not have access to CBG, okay, cannabidiol, the stem cell cannabinoid, the Rolls-Royce cannabinoid, the precursor to THC, CBD. People haven't had access to that. You couple that with the bridge of Eastern and Western herbs with vitamins and terpenes. Terpenes are even more important than cannabinoids. I say to you, please be open. Please be curious about what you could feel like. This is about a feeling state. If you start to take this tincture, let it get into your body to start working those plants, that consciousness with your own consciousness. And I'm just glad that you called, Wendy, to have me hop on today. It's always a pleasure to share just how passionate I am that I want people to wake up and give their gifts to the world. Because if we collectively do that, I feel like we can start creating the world we want to live in.
Ah, Dr. Lita, I love you. So you've heard from Dr. Lita and you have heard from Wonder Woman Wendy. We are talking about the shield that you need to be the superhero to you, your family, etc. This is a must-have product. It's not even a question mark. However, it's limited in terms of the best price that you want, which is happening this Thursday. So get back to whoever turned you on to this watch party, this Facebook, this Zoom, and talk to them and say, yeah, give it to me. And then again, you're going to go ahead and that night you will be able to get it. You'll probably hear from the doctors, from the formulators Thursday as well. And then boom, you push the button and you are in. So with that, we really appreciate it. We love you. And thank you, Dr. Lita. Appreciate it.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you. Bye.